All right. Hi, I'm Alex Greene, and I'm the TFA Board of Directors co-chair, and I'm sitting here with Drs. Stephen Porges and David Berceli, and we are talking about the upcoming Advanced TRE online training, February 13th through 16th, that we're very excited about. And Dr. Porges, would you tell us a little bit about what you'll be presenting on?
Well, first of all, Alex and David, thank you for inviting me to participate in your workshop or your global summit. I had great expectations of visiting Thailand, but we'll have to delay that for another time. What we'll be doing, I'll be doing this jointly with my wife and collaborator, Sue Carter. Sue is the scientist who discovered the relationship between social behavior and oxytocin. And over the decades, as I was developing polyvagal theory, we realized that we were studying literally the same processes. And I used to say that we did our own research independently for 20 years, and then we became reacquainted in the brainstem, because the areas of the brainstem that regulate the autonomic nervous system are also involved with regulating the neuropeptides and neuroendocrine system. So oxytocin plays a major role there. So we will be talking about how physiological state is regulated through both a neural pathway, meaning the autonomic nervous system, and a neurochemical one, meaning oxytocin and vasopressin. And the part that we really want to be talking about is this pathway to sociality that mammals have evolved to be able to do, unlike other vertebrates who have either kind of like a neutral state and then they react to threat. So their bodies are tuned to detect threat. Mammals are very unique because their bodies are tuned to detect safety. So, and when we detect safety and cues of safety, we downregulate these defensive states of reactivity. And whether we're talking about TRE or we're talking about any other form of treatment in the world of trauma, what are we trying to do? We're trying to retune the nervous system to move it out of a state of threat. So we will be talking about what we know, and you'll be interacting with us, telling us about what you know. So we'll have Q&A and some interviews plus PowerPoint presentations.
Wonderful. We're looking forward to it. Dr. Berceli, maybe you could speak a little bit to what you're going to be presenting on in relationship to this theme.
Well, the big stress is going to be around the issues of social distancing versus social engagement. We find ourselves in a COVID environment right now. We stress the polyvagal theory. We stress relationships and safety. How do we continue to reinforce the safety within the TRE community globally so that we're grounded enough to reproduce that sense of safety in a larger context in which we work? So we're really going to be focusing a lot around this idea of the humanity of us becoming grounded and safe enough so that we can provide a kind of grounding for the work that we do. And we do that both as individuals and as one community.
Wonderful. I'm sure it's going to be a very rich conversation. Well, thanks both so much for sitting down and talking with me.